Kathy were standing with me now, she would probably whisper, "Are you sure that you want to do this?" When I acknowledged yes, she would then say with a smile, "Let me help you do it." In Kathy's absence, I'm going to ask that her husband, Chip, his honor. Chip, if you would stand where you are. Son Andy. Son David, who is not here. My friend and colleague, Kathy Kitchen. Kathy, would you stand? And the superintendent of Chesterfield, Marcus Newsom. Kathy Clark was a Phi Beta Kappa graduate of the College of William and Mary in history. Kathy went to work for the Virginia Supreme Court, then for the Department of Information Technology, then rigged for the Department of Planning and Budget, where you knew her well. Kathy worked for the Virginia Department of Education, which is really where I got to know her. And Kathy was outstanding. I think in '96, she, for those of you who are familiar with the LISs, she did about 250 of those. Kathy headed our governmental affairs and legislative unit. I called Kathy C squared. C Kathy, C Clark. I called her friend and colleague, Kathy Kitchen, K squared. K Kathy, K Kitchen. They called me B squared. And today, for the last 20 years, my Hanover sports car has been a red pickup truck with a license plate that says B2. I do not get in that truck and I think about Kathy and Kathy. I was fortunate that Kathy left the Department of Education and went to Chesterfield with me, Jay, where she spent the last 10 years of her career until this illness came upon her. Chip laughed with me a moment ago and said this Thanksgiving, without her, he thought that he would have a chance to have some input in the organization of the day, but Karen stepped in for her and took control just as Kathy would have in their home. I am thankful that you have chosen to lift up someone like Kathy Clark, whose name will not be seen and was not seen on the front pages of the paper. Her name is not on a bill, but her fingerprints are all over them. Kathy Clark was an incredible designer of plan. I always said that with the two Kathys, if I wanted to clear a lot next door, that I could say to them, we need to do that in 2 hours out of here, chainsaws running, and I would have a plan in hand. Walter Malone wrote in 1884 a piece called Opportunity, where he said, we've not for precious chances passed away, wail not for golden ages on the wane. Each night I burn the records of the day of sunrise, every soul is born again. Kathy used each and every one of her sunrises to its max, and when her sunset came, she accepted the reward for which her fate had prepared. Kathy has been rewarded. Today I'm thankful that you have also chosen to recognize her. Kathy Clark.
I would like to now invite Mr. J.